How rare is the original Action Comics 1? Have you ever wondered just how rare the original Action Comics #1 is? This comic book, published in June 1938, is a cornerstone of comic book history. It introduced a character who would become a cultural icon. The initial print run for Action Comics #1 was around 200,000 copies. However, as time went on, many of these copies were lost or damaged. This has led to a drastic reduction in the number of copies that still exist today. Current estimates suggest that only about 100 copies of Action Comics #1 remains in the world. This rarity is a big part of what makes it so special to collectors. Out of these surviving copies, only a small number have been graded and certified by third-party services like the Certified Guarantee Company. As of now, the Certified Guarantee Company has graded around 78 copies, with only a few receiving high grades, such as very fine or near mint. The condition of these copies plays a significant role in their value. For example, a very fine plus graded copy sold for $6 million in 2024, setting a record for the most expensive comic book sold at auction. This shows just how much collectors are willing to pay for a piece of history. When we look at the world of sports collectibles, we can draw some interesting parallels. Just like rare sports memorabilia, such as vintage baseball cards or game-used equipment, Action Comics #1 is highly sought after. Both types of collectibles are cherished for their historical significance and limited availability. The value of these items often depends on their condition, rarity, and the demand among collectors. For anyone interested in collecting, the rarity of Action Comics #1 makes it a prized item. Just as rare sports memorabilia requires careful preservation and authentication, so does this comic book. Collectors need to ensure that their items maintain their value and historical integrity. In the end, the original Action Comics #1 stands as a remarkable piece of collectible history, much like the rarest items in the world of sports.